Friday Chinese Glaze time. Today we're making another Coca-Cola recipe. Today we're gonna make some Coca-Cola meatballs. You can use ground beef or ground pork or a mixture thereof. I like ground pork. That's what I'm putting in here. What I put in here is 2 pounds of pork. And then I got the breadcrumbs. And then I'm putting eggs in there. Then I got the eggs in there. Now what you're going to do is, you can use, if you have onion and garlic and everything, I'm just going to use onion powder and garlic powder. Go ahead and put some of those in there. What I'm just going to do is I'm going to mix this all up by hand and just hand make the meatballs. That in there. I'm going to go a little heavy with the salt. And then the last thing I'm going to put in here is some, I've been using a lot, Worcestershire sauce, or however you want to say it. And after that, basically it's just, you got to get your hands in there, start mixing it all up. The best way to make sure it's all good and mixed together. And then it's going to help the next step when we start actually turn this into meatballs. Then we just grab handfuls. And this is where you can make this any size you want. You know, if you want to make a bunch of small little meatballs, you know, you could probably make 50 meatballs with this. Or if you make bigger ones, probably make 20 or so. It all depends. I mean, it doesn't have to be exact. That looks about good. Make sure that all the spices and everything's all kind of mixed together to where you just don't have chunks of meat. You know, it's a little flavored. Kind of puts this to the side. Get you a baking dish like this. And then just, yeah, we try to aim for like golf ball size. You know, kind of like that. Maybe they're bigger golf balls. I don't know. But what we're going to do is we're going to bake this for probably about like 10 minutes or so, just to kind of firm them up before we put them in the crock pot with the crock pot things to make the meatballs. And as you can see here, we got those partially cooked meatballs. What we're going to do is we're going to take those meatballs, we're going to put them in a crock pot right here, and we're just going to put it on high for like 2 hours. So I put it on high. You can put it on 2-3 hours, whatever feels right. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the meatballs, just put them in the crock pot. Put the meatballs in first. Like I said, we just want them partially cooked, because this will finish cooking them in the crock pot. They'll be alright. And if you want to, I cook these about 10 minutes. You could probably cook them 20 minutes if you want to like fully cook them. Just getting them moving along. And then also with a lot of my recipes, you'll kind of notice that, you know, I try to do things that are definitely budget friendly, a lot cheaper to cook at home. Like with this, I just went out and bought this. I'm using pork. And for 2 pounds of pork, about $6. And then, you know, you can definitely save some money by cooking at home. Everybody's struggling right now. And that's just the way it is. That way I got those in there. And then I got my pre-measured out cup of Coca-Cola I'm putting in there. And then if you watch one of my last videos, I made this Coca-Cola barbecue sauce. Well, I saved some, and you could save it for, you know, a long time. I saved it for weeks in the fridge. We're gonna pour out about a cup of barbecue sauce. That's the main thing I put out there was just a cup of Coca-Cola, a cup of barbecue sauce. You could really use any barbecue sauce if you want. And then really from here, if you want to, you know, put in some, if you want to put in some extras in here, you could definitely do that. Like, I need to mix that around real good. But you just kind of mix it around real good, and then just let it set and come back to it. But you just grab the first spoon that I had there. Now this is about 2.5 hours. See here, I mean, it's still kind of, you know, kind of saucy in here. If you like to kind of cook that up a little bit more, you can definitely always do that. But I'm going to go ahead and make things. Got a plain old hot dog bun. I'm making my own little ball. Kind of hooks it here. Sauce in there. But let's go ahead and take a bite. Okay. And you can see here, name that meatball hook. That's so good. Y'all need to make that. If you like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe. While this was cooking, I was actually working on my website. Definitely go check out my website. You can also look me up on Google. Please give me a good Google review on my recipes and everything. But still, these Coca-Cola meatballs, they're super simple. You can leave them in the crock pot all day if you want to make it a little bit saucier than this. But I think that the juicy like this is good. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.